Is my hair looking a little messy? Not really. Hello, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I don't know. Today's topic is basically inspired by me, like myself. I just want to talk about this: the fear of being seen, the fear of people projecting onto you or being judged. You get? I know I'm not the only one. There's so many people who go through this. So I just wanted to come here and then I just share with you how I'm dealing with my fears of being seen, of doing what I want, you get? And I said portrait. I think I'm the wrong way. I don't know. No, these are the problems of being alone. I can't just fix that. I didn't want to do with this or that. They didn't give me an option. Ah! No, 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 no. I thank God that camera is locked. That black screen. Can I edit it out? I hope I'm able to, but if I can't, I mean, just a small technical issue. Those are the challenges you get when you're alone. Like, so I'm here making this video alone, and I just wanted to share some of the problems, mostly when it comes to fearing being seen. You get, it's very, very common. To me personally, I've been going through this. Like, I've done YouTube for, I think I started in 2019, and I really wanted to do this. Like, I've always wanted to do it. I was like, possibly if I moved to another country, it would be different. Like, I can assume a new identity and do something that I love and want to do. So I'm like, let me go ahead, go. It was not as easy as it may sound. So even in 2019 when I started, like, you start and then you're thinking like, who is looking at you, who is seeing you? Like, you have all these imaginations which are in most cases in your head. Sometimes or most times they're not even true. So you're scared and worrying of the things that may not even be true. Most of the things are in your head. So I've been in that rabbit hole like for so long, like fearing what will happen, what will people say, and I just wanted to pass by here to just encourage someone. I just wanted to pass by and encourage someone and just let you know what I'm doing with myself and what you could do with yourself and how far that can take you. So it's going to be a live video, so I'm just taking a lot of my time. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead, knock yourself out as we wait for other people. Please subscribe. You're 3 minutes in, and it is best or better if we get as more people in before we start. So first of all, when my biggest fear, basically mostly when it comes to this, has been fearing being seen, and I just had to sit, evaluate myself, and try to figure out why exactly was I fearing being seen. And like anything, the why is very, very important. I really wanted to find out what scares me, and I just noticed that I'm just scared of people judging me. People, people make fun of you, people, like, that's it. But at the end of the day, it does not necessarily define me. I always used to think about everything that could go wrong. I'm not perfect for this. I possibly procrastinating too. I'm like, I can do this, but I'll do it a little bit later. And then I was fearing to be seen because I always used to think like, when is the good time? Possibly there is going to be a good time sometime, someday. So let me wait for the good time when I can do all the things that I feel are supposed to be done. So I kept on waiting for the good timing, and when I have everything, I used to focus on the negative things of the things that I didn't have, like I need this to start. So I would basically have all excuses of what I needed to start, what I needed to do, whatever I wanted to do. Mark you, it's not that I wasn't doing it. I was already doing it, but I was not as confident, you get? So in most cases, the fear of being seen comes from a place of lack of confidence. You're scared, you don't trust your craft very well. You don't trust yourself very well, and you're scared like, what will people say, how will they judge me or see me? When you make a work video that it's not maybe good, and this is not only for recording, for anything else, when you do something that does not necessarily look good, on and judge you and share your flaws and talk about, like, bad news really travels so fast. But when you're trying to do something good, or you're doing something that you find is right, people will not come through to come and let you know that you can change this, we can do this. So they're not always there to basically support you, but they are there to see you down and see you fall. So I was scared of failing, you get? So, and that's one thing that I learned, that I just have to know that everything you try, I was never perfect the first time I did it. But I kept on doing it, and along the way I forged a way and found my way to doing it the right way that I thought was right. It does not have to be right to everyone, but it has to make sense to you. You get? So I was really, this is something which was so deep. Like, I've always, people see, and what they see is very different from exactly what sometimes it is. So people find out possibly in the bad way when they possibly step on my toes so much, and I just have no choice but to protect myself. So fearing being seen just used to make me downplay myself, underplay myself. Sometimes I would do things like, it affected even the jobs I wanted to do. I just never wanted to do a job whereby it's not in the back. I would love to be at the front, but I prefer the back because you don't have to deal with so many people and so many things, and you're just in the back. It's just the brains, and you just can't use who you are, your personality, yourself. So it made me do a lot of underplaying myself, you get? And sometimes you do things and you let people take the credit just because. I'm like, I love to be in the background. So I noticed it was a comfort zone for me. I was just comfortable over there. It just used to satisfy a few of my insecurities, and that became normal for me. You get? It became normal, and I was like, okay, I can do that. Oh, it's supposed to be that, but that was wrong. So anyone, if you're scared of being seen, all I'm telling you is, get up. First of all, no one cares about you, your life, what you're going through, what you will go through, what you have and what you don't have, than yourself. Everyone else they'll always like it or not like it. They basically have no choice. They will just look at it like, it is what it is. So they don't really care. So, and that's life for you. So it's just you accepting. So I just learned to accept myself, my flaws, who I am, what I love to do. And I'm like, I'm going to do it regardless. I don't care what people think, what they say, what they feel. I'm just going to do it because at the end of the day, that's what I want. So I let go of the fear of being seen, and when I got that mindset, I also changed my mindset. And when I changed my mindset, I just noticed that some of the things that I was scared of, I would do. I just begin doing. Like, I've been eligible to do some things, but I was like, I will not do it because I'm like, how will that happen? How will it be seen? How will it go? No. So I just stopped doing some things and just accepted myself. And before I knew it, when I changed my mindset, the things I thought were not doable, I began doing them like they were easy. They became easier to do than I even thought they would be. So I just chose myself. I answered the questions, the whys as to why I was scared of being seen, and I let go of all that. I did let go of all that. You get? I became aware of myself, and I noticed that the fear of being seen was making me self-sabotage, and I was losing out on so many things, and I was like, let me just come out and do what I do the way I want it to be done. You get? I also noticed that the fear of being seen made people take advantage of me and my weaknesses. They would just know. They would see my sparkle and they know what I am, but they would want to take advantage of that and make sure that, you know what, I'm in a place whereby I feel like I'm not enough, or even when I do something, they can comfortably take the credit because that's where I've let them be and believe like they can do that and get away with it, because I don't want to be seen, so I can do it. You get? I did start businesses, and because you just don't want to be seen, you be in the back, and then people take the credit and people do it. So to get to a point, I'm like, no. And then the fear of being seen was also coming from a place of self-negative talk, like, I'm not enough, like, I can't do that, like, I'm not perfect. Possibly if I start going live, like, I don't know how to do this, I don't know, how could I do this? Like, all those negative things about myself were just coming into play. Like, I had a lot of negative talk, you get, which was really holding me back and stopping me from doing the things that I wanted. Like, now I just wanted to go live. I was like, I'm not making more of this video, I just want to go live and share my experience and just share with someone who can resonate with the fact, or he's struggling, fearing being seen. You get? You lose opportunities because you're like, is this happening? I doing it? Is it right? Is it wrong? Like, the fear of being seen and self-sabotaging. But I also understood that me fearing being seen was coming from a very deep place of fearing people to judge me. But that also made me understand and appreciate the fact that everyone will be judged. People will talk. Nothing will ever be okay for everyone. Like, even when I talk to my friends, I'm like, oh, I just be like, but can't you ever see the other person's point of view? Like, you will never be right for everyone. People will like you, those who want to, and those who don't, they will never, regardless of what you do. And people will talk. And the more you get to their face, or the more they see you, the more they get closer, the more they will talk. And if you're doing things like that are public, or you get to know with people, those that don't know you will not say nothing because they don't know you. But the people that get to know you, they'll say something. Even if you just look at a picture that you don't know who it is, you'll have something to say. Oh, pretty, what, anything. So I learned and accepted the fact that people will always talk, regardless, like it or not. People are going to talk. So I just had to focus on that, and I'm like, this needs to stop. So I began choosing myself deeply, like choosing myself, you get, at all costs. I chose myself, like I chose myself and the things that I really wanted, you get, and the things that meant something to me. I prioritized the things that I wanted. In that way, I got to see the fact that you can't, to see the fact that what I wanted is to possibly be myself, and the more I am scared of people seeing me, is nothing that I will do will ever come to flourish, because no one is going to see it. No one is going to see it. I also learned that most people who have done the great things, you still have to do. However nice something is, if you can't market it or put it out there, it will not be seen. So it will not be seen. So I had to accept me and know that I have to put myself out there. You get? So if you're scared of being seen, don't be. Don't be scared of being seen. Just go ahead and do it. Like, people are going to talk regardless, you get? And then I also noticed that I was scared of being seen is because I was seeking for validation from the external world, you get? I'm like, I'm basing my success, my effort on the things I was doing based on what other people will say. So I'm like, what will they say? What will they think? How will they perceive it? So what I did, I just stopped looking. At the end of the day, I noticed that does not really matter. It doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter. I didn't need any validation from anyone. I needed validation from myself. And that's something that I can afford and give it to myself. And that's through being positive to myself, speaking positivity into me, being positive all the time, making sure I'm in a happy space, controlling my emotions, controlling myself, controlling my actions, controlling the things that I had control over, and ignoring the things that I didn't have control over. So in that way, I just stopped seeking and caring what people think. And I did a Uno reverse on them. Like, I was surprised that people were bothered by the fact that I did not care what they think, more than the time when I was scared, like, what would I think? So they were very scared of the fact that I just don't care what they think, what they do, where they are. Like, I just don't care. It's like you're with something and then it's empty, you get? So I did take my power back. You get? I did take my power back, and I stopped getting scared of what they thought, anything, all that. I took my power back by making them powerless. Their words, their validation stopped meaning anything to me. They completely stopped meaning anything to me. That I would do anything and I don't care whether you like it or you don't. That worked so much into my favor, and there is nothing greater than that. So that one, validating myself, glorifying myself, you get, being a little more self-centered, it just helped me to the best of my ability. Like, I could not imagine I was there, but guess what? I was there. So it reduced on how intense I used to feel about myself, about being seen. I'm like, I see people, and the people who may not be looking. Like, I used to judge my looks. I'm like, how do I look? Like, how do I, you get, I possibly need this before I go. I need this before I do this. I need this. Like, all that stopped. It just froze and I stopped being scared of being seen. I was like, this is what I want. There is nothing that is beautiful that is kept inside. You have to put it out for anyone to see it, for anyone to appreciate it. So whatever, I know my value, I know my worth, and I'm like, I have to put it out there. I mean, and it does not matter whether someone else does not know the value or they do not know its value, but I, the creator, the owner, I know what it is, and it has to be respected. You get? So I took my power back, and it was, again, I did accept that I took accountability and responsibility of the fact that it was me who was scared of being seen, and whatever people thought about me had no control over me, but I chose to listen to them and then focus on to the things that they would have said. Some of it may not even be in my face. So I stopped being scared. I stopped fearing being seen. Like, I don't care, I will just go out and do something. I don't care, I will dress up the way I want. You get? I used to dress up in a way that I want to make other people happy, like appropriate, comfortable. And then I just woke up and I'm like, as long as I feel good, I feel I'm decent, I feel I'm happy, I am okay. If you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe to our channel and let's glow. Let's glow. You get? Growth is real. We are growing from inside out. So when I did accept my problem and I took accountability and I knew that everything that was happening to me was by me, it was not against me. You get? It is because it's in my head. So I equally learned to control my brain and my mind. I let go of what I can't control, and the things that I have control over, I'm a control freak. I want to make sure that I know what's happening today, what's happening tomorrow, and the other day, what's going to happen. So I got to that point, I'm like, no, I have to stop. I can't control everything. Let me take care of today as is. You get? So I determined all my problems. I knew what the solutions were. I knew where I needed to stop procrastinating. I'm like, okay, I need to stop procrastinating on this, then things will be done. You get? When I say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it and make sure things are done on time. So it really helped me so much. And slowly before I knew it, I'm like, I'm more comfortable. I can go out and, like, I've had my TikTok like since 2000, the COVID, I think 2020, 21, I think. But I'm like, I just can't create. I'm like, what will they think? But it also comes with the fact that I stopped carrying it. The fear of being seen also was coming from the point that I was scared of carrying responsibilities. I got to the point that I was tired, and I was just tired of the fact that people have so many expectations of you. So many expectations of being the eldest, being the only girl. Like, you have expectations. I'm like, at the end of the day, I just want to live my life. No one is stopping their life because of me, but you're having these expectations on me of be representable, you can't do this, you can't do that. So sometimes I would be excessively mean, and I just be like, it's not my responsibility. It's not my responsibility to be exemplary, to be a role model. I didn't apply for that role. Everyone has their life and they have to do their own. It's not my responsibility. So I stopped carrying people's responsibilities onto my back, wanting to be the perfect person, the perfect image of what it means to. I was like, I want to do the things that just make me happy. And with that fear of being seen, I equally also noticed that I was doing things not because they were my passion. Not because they were my passion. The things that I was really passionate about, I was scared of people knowing what they are. I just don't want them to know that, oh, she loves this, oh, she does that. Like, some of them are not so professional, they're not so corporate, they're not so. That is not what she should be doing. So when I stopped following my passion and just doing the things that I wanted to do, it was not easy, but it became more comfortable for me. Like, I became happier. I became happier because I was doing the things that I was passionate of and I wanted to do. So you get. On the other hand, I learned to push my physical boundaries, like and physical boundaries, like I'm an indoor person. I would love to be by myself. Surprisingly, yes. I'm an indoor person, so I'd love to be by myself and do things on myself. You get. So the people that used to be closer, sometimes they would not really most times respect the boundaries because they know you're going to please them, you're going to do things that make them happy. So you find that people don't respect your boundaries, you get. So if that's what it meant to physically take someone out of my boundaries, because with my size I'm petite, you get. Some things most times you have to explain. You say this is what I don't want and people just will not respect your boundaries. I had to physically put them in ways that would bluntly hurt some people, but I had no choice. It's the only thing I had to do. It's the only thing that was left for me to do. So I went ahead and just put those. You get. Then I started reading a lot, reading the things I love. The books, small quotes, reading articles, anything I was reading that was positive and encouraging me to step into my greater self, encouraging me to be the person that I want, encouraging me to stop caring about what people thought. So I started reading a lot, and that really helped me get over the fact that I can be seen, I don't have to be perfect, but I have to love and like what I do if that's what I want to do. I stopped the self-negative talk. I stopped seeking validation from others. You get, I changed so many habits when it came to my lifestyle, like that. So many things I just changed, like my health. I changed my health, diet, the things I was eating, the things I was not eating. I just carved out and changed so many things to help me be able to help me be able to achieve what I wanted, like being seen, like I just want to be seen, like. And before, when I started changing my diet, I just noticed that I had a lot of positivity. My body was I was getting enough rest. My body was responding well. I was relating better with people around me. I was repelling, honestly, I just was repelling people that didn't serve me. Like, I just found myself in one state whereby I was literally, I looked, I was like, am I just fighting with everyone? But because people were just coming and leaving. You come, you can't fit in, you leave. You get. Sometimes you'd be complaining like, why do people leave, or why do people do this? No, because when you're growing, some things are going to fall off. Life is going to weed out things, it's going to weed out friends, and you may end up on that trip alone. But the beauty in it is you're going to attract the people who are on a higher vibration like you. So life is going to help you weed out all the things and those people that you actually don't want, because you're thinking different. You're positive and thinking positive. You're not going to entertain anyone who is not positive or think positive, or anyone that is not looking in the direction that you're looking at. You get. So you're not going to entertain gossiping some things, because you're not going to entertain certain people because they are not aligning to the person that you want to be. You get. You're fighting not to be seen, and you're fighting to become your better self, to raise your vibration. some things won't go. Every habit that you're cutting off, and then you're going to have a checklist of what you need in the people that you want to meet, or the friends, the people you want to deal with. What do you need? That is going to make you be able to know that, okay, A, B, C, D will work for me. D, Z does not work for me. So what does not work for you, you do not entertain. You get? And on that journey, when your vibration is rising, things become clear. Like, things become clear. People just will walk out. Like, clearly, people will just walk out because they are not fitting in. They will not fit in. And that's a fact. Because what they want is not what you want. You get clearly, like, it's not what they want, and you'll be able to easily identify the things. You can say that, okay, this habit, I'm letting go of it, I don't need it, and this is the kind of person I'm working to be. This is where I need to be. I can't take this habit here. If I want to entertain these people, I want to attract such kind of positivity in my life, I can't keep carrying negative people. I can't keep watching negative shows. I can't keep watching negative movies, like things that lower my vibration. I can't keep eating poorly because it lowers my vibration. I increase the amount of water I was drinking. You get? Because most of it is water. So everything was just, I was just like, I'm doing anything to be seen in the best light that I want to be seen. You get? You cut off things, and it may not be a straight line. It won't be. But things will fall in place the way you want them to fall in place. You get? They will fall in place the way you want them to fall in place. And that's on period. Okay? That's on period. So things will fall in place the way you want them to fall in place. So don't worry about that and how everything goes out. And then the reading, and then I pushed my social boundaries. I'm still struggling with that one. I'm still struggling with pushing my social boundaries, but I will get there. You get? I am getting there. At least I have a few more friends, and I'm very clear on my friends, how I want them, and social boundaries. Like, you don't want to be, I'm the type that just will go to a place and just sit in one place and just sit and be awkward and look at everyone and analyze and study and see everything going right or wrong. I see everything going right or wrong. So I'm like, I need to adjust my social boundaries. Come out, meet some people, make some friends, be nice with them, and see how everything goes. So that's been it most of the times. Most likely that's it, but we are getting there. Like it or not, I am getting there. And just to let you know, you also can't. Don't be scared of being seen. Whatever makes you scared of being seen, address that problem. Accept it, deal with it, and don't stop yourself. Be very determined to achieve your goal. Very, very determined. Whatever it is, just be determined, like, I'm going to do it. It does not have to be easy, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to go out. I'm going to have quality friends. I'm going to be a good friend. I'm going to be happy, to have a very high vibration, and my health is going to be that important and that helpful. So I change habits. You want to be high vibration, you want to attract high quality people, you want to deal with people on a higher vibration, but you're scared of being seen. Just stop, and you're like, this is where I see myself. The class and level where I'm seeing myself, I need to be able to move and go that far in order to meet those people. So you will expose yourself, push yourself, show boundaries, and then take yourself to places that fit you. The places where you see and you're like, okay, this is where I fit. I can fit in this room. Where if you feel you go to the room that you want to fit in and you feel like you do not fit, you have some work to work, but keep going until you get there. Keep going until you're a shy person. Like growing up, I was really shy. You're very shy. You'd be like, let me keep going. The more I keep going, the more I become better. You get, the more I become better, the more I learn, slowly by slowly, like that. So you don't stop, but keep going. Just keep going. You don't stop. Keep going. Make yourself better. In most cases, you're scared of being seen because of some things that are only in your head. In your head. So, and stop those limiting beliefs. We have those limiting beliefs like, I can't do this because I have an accent. I can't do this. You need to identify all your limiting beliefs of why are you scared of being seen? Why is your vibration low? Why aren't you attracting the things that you want? Why aren't you moving at the pace that you want? What's limiting you? Know your limiting beliefs, because you can't heal or cure or stop something that you don't know why it's happening. So know your limiting beliefs, and you're like, oh, this, I'm limited because I think this and this. Is it true? Is it a fact? If it's a fact, can I change it? If I can't, can I live with it? Yes. Now let's find a way of working around it. But we are getting to the goal. We are being seen. We are pursuing our passion. We are getting there, and everything that we want is going to be achieved. So you just stop. Look at people that find you a mentor. Find you someone who would possibly push you, and that you feel comfortable and safe to share with what you're going through or what you're feeling, what is not being, what you're not communicating with other people, and let them know how you need their support. You get? Don't talk to someone who is going to put you down and lower your vibration, and who won't be supportive or speak behind your back, and then you're not contented. Find someone you can talk to who will understand you. It can be a counselor, it can be a family member, it can be a friend, it can't be a confidant. Someone who can just mentor you, and then you share with them, and they'll share with you how you can let go of being seen, and how you can walk into your better self, what you need to adjust. An honest view or opinion from someone you trust, who is there and willing to help you move and become a better person, to make you happier. You get? And this is not seeking validation. You're not seeking validation, but this is someone that could know you, that or could be very informed in that subject, that they could help you. You get? It could be someone who has an idea of what it is exactly. So they're going to help you, and before you know it, you are going to grow and become the person that you never ever thought. If you've not yet subscribed, please turn on your notification and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. So you can do that Uno reverse from not wanting to be seen, you get, to you becoming more confident, and work on your confidence. Sometimes or most times you don't want to be seen because you're not confident enough. Possibly you're not comfortable in your skin. There is something. We talked about the whys. There is a reason as why you don't want to be seen. Address that solution, that in case even if someone talks about it, it is not offensive, because you know what it is and you're ready to fight it. Don't be scared. Like, to be seen, it's okay. Like, you don't have to be perfect. Those small little voices you have in your head, you just have to learn to dismantle it. Learn to meditate. That's one other thing I'm really still working on. Learning to meditate. Like, you tell yourself all those positive and nice things about yourself. The things that where you want to be, speak positivity. See yourself wherever you want to be going. Wherever you're headed, see yourself there. Not like I'll be going. You're not going to be going all the time. I'm going to be successful on YouTube. You're not just going to be successful on YouTube. No. Do it. Start moving those baby steps. Today you speak, oh, not so eloquent. You will delete. I've been deleting videos like from years. I had over 1 million views and I kept on deleting most of it, and because you're going to look back and you're like, it may not be perfect. I don't like this. It would have been different. But you took a chance on it and moved on, and you became that person, and you're learning and you're progressing slowly by slowly. You get? So everything is take a chance and take the baby steps. Some things they're easier to do with strangers. You're learning something and you're scared people are going to bully you, they're going to laugh at you. Try it with strangers. Try it, you're socially awkward. Try going to places where they don't know you and adventure and learn something new, learn a new skill. Try out something that people around you don't know you, they don't know about your insecurities. They will not make you feel bad in any way. You get? So try something, you get? Just make sure that your vibration is rising and it's getting better and better every single day. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you're still there. Yes, definitely drinking lots of water, staying around positive and high energy, high vibrating people. Yes, it's very, very important. You're 5% of the people around you. Look around the people around you before you begin. So the people around you are everything, because those are the people that will come through for you when you need them. So if you're 5% of the people, people around you, you have to make sure that the people around you are vibrating higher, they are positive, they are looking and going in the direction that you want. Don't keep around people who are moving backwards or focused on staying where you don't want to be. Stay away from those people. They could be family, they could be loved ones, it could be a spouse. Stay out, stay away. Stay away. So staying around high value people, you get, with a lot of positive vibe, that's the only way you're going to stop fearing being seen, because positive people and people doing well don't have the time to begin thinking petty stuff of what can this be, how can this go wrong. No, they do not have the time. So stay around very high value people. You practice gratitude, appreciate what you have and what you don't have. It's fine, you get, but practice gratitude. Try to be happy, you get, because when you're happy, you're going to attract happiness. You attract what you are. So be happy, be grateful for the things you have. You get, drink your water, move with intentions. Don't just do things, have intentions as to why you're doing them. What are you getting out? I do not, though, recommend putting timelines, because it can be frustrating when you're trying to develop habits and you're just not getting them on time like you wanted. So that is going to kind of frustrate you. Not kind of, it's going to frustrate you, because the habits you're trying to develop are not moving as fast as the timelines you're putting. So you don't have to put timelines, but you can put just the habits and make sure you are growing them. Be appreciative of the things around. You get, we mostly focus on the things that we don't have. How about appreciate the things that we have? Be appreciative of just the things that you have. What do I have? What don't I have? If I do have something, then I'm blessed, I'm happy. If I don't have it, it's okay, I'll get it later. So be appreciative of the things that you have and Avoid procrastinating. Do things on time. Plan ahead. You get, because you want things done now. You want things to be in time. The person you're trying to work on habits to become the person that you want. Plan ahead and follow through with the plan. Stop procrastinating. You get, and what if you plan ahead, you're going to kind of avoid procrastinating. Show up as the person that you want to be. Whoever you want to be is the person you need to show up as. You get, you see yourself as a high value person. You see yourself in these high places. Wherever you see yourself, that's how the kind of person, how do they dress, how do they look, where do they go, where do they eat, the things they enjoy to do. Be like that person. Show up as that person. You may not afford some things, but the things that you can afford, like character, personality, those traits, habits, you can afford those. Work on those and make sure you get them. Be accountable and forgive others. Yes, people don't like to forgive, but it's a very, very bad habit. Forgive others and take accountability for your responsibilities. You get, you don't have to forgive them because of them. You forgive them because of you. For your own peace. Be forgiving. Just they don't have to stay in. People think that's forgiving. You may forgive and the things don't have to stay the way they were, but it should be respectful. So forgive them and let them be wherever they need to be. Moving with intentions. Yeah, we did talk about that. Exercising and breathing. You get? Exercise and breathe. Yes, just even taking 1 minute and you just sit there and then you breathe in and breathe out for 1 minute is very good exercise for you. Deep breathe in and out, it's very good exercise for you. You can wake up and meditate, just sit and think positivity and do any kind of meditation. You could be around the house and you're not doing nothing and then you just meditate in your head. Whatever you want to do it, you can be praying, however you want to call it, it's meditation. Focus on where you want to be and what you want to be like. Okay? Letting go of the limiting beliefs. It doesn't matter. Everyone is different, everyone is unique, and accept your awkwardness. Your awkwardness is what makes you different, is what makes you special. You get? So accept how awkward you are and know that it's okay. I am the only one and I am different and I am special. Not everyone is like you, so don't be scared like you're going to be here. You're not going to be perfect. Don't have to look like anyone else or to be like anyone else. Just be yourself. And the moment you begin accepting you and appreciating you, you'll be surprised. People gravitate towards honest people, real people they can relate with. It does not have to be perfect. No one is looking for perfect accent, perfect look, perfect this. No, they can see, they can go through your videos, they can go through your work and they see, oh, this was work, this is 10 years ago, this is this, oh, she's growing, oh, she's changing. Normal people, normal processes, normal life, and that's life. So just go ahead and be positive. Follow your passion. Okay? So with all that, I hope this does help someone. If it did, thank you for staying with me. If you're struggling being seen, stop. It's not worth it. Go ahead and be your better self that you know how to. It's you, only you, 1 in a million. You're alone. You're different. Even if you're twins, you're different. Okay? So, and everyone has something to offer to the world. It's not only on social media, it's everywhere. Don't be scared. Just everyone has something to offer to the world. So step up and show out. Okay? Thank you so very much and be blessed. Take good care of yourself and love you. Shalom. Subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment. Let me see. Thank you.